So I lost the. I didn't lose. I forgot to record the experiments 2 weeks ago. I recorded it last Saturday, which was let's see, during 2019. I mean, October 19. That's when I did the experiment. I conducted the experiment, but I forgot to record it. So sorry, sir, if the if this is what I can give you because I can't do the experiment again. So what I did was I bought distilled water. It was absolute distilled water, 330 milliliters. It was a small one, cost like 17 pesos, and it was. And then I bought 5 cups for the experiment, and so when I went home, I put in the blender. Blender. It's not how our blender looks like, but this is what I can show you. So blender, this water here, and then I placed the banana. The banana wasn't large, but I believe it worked because I did extract the DNA. So the blender, I blended for like 30 seconds, 30 seconds, and the product it became all mushy. It's like how do you say it? Like it became like this. It's like mashed potato. It became mashed potato. It was a cup of water, like how 1/2 cup of distilled water, and yeah, the banana became mushy. So I knew the banana is pulverized, and it's not gonna be back in one shape. So the next thing I did was uh, add like one. I bought 5 cups, 5 cups, and 4 of them have something in it. The fifth one I used later on. So one of them is filled with the water, the 3/4 cups of water, 3/4 cups of distilled water, distilled water, water. So this one is filled with distilled water. A teaspoon of clear soap. I use a dishwashing soap. It was brandless, but I believe it worked since it's still soap. It was colorless. It was like clear soap, like nothing in it. And then soap, soap. And 1/4 tablespoon. Uh, well, I'm not sure if I could use different salt. I mean, tablespoon of salt. So I mean, oh, it's teaspoon. So at first I put some rock salt. I'm not sure if it's different from table salt. I forgot. But I use what's called sea salt. Sea salt. Uh, I put 1/4 tablespoon sea salt because that's what we have. We don't have table salt or iodized salt. And then like 15 ml of iso. But I use 75%. Oh no, I use 70%. 70% isopropyl alcohol is the hand alcohol. Propyl alcohol. So this what all the cups are composed of, and the 1/3 became 1/4 after putting the banana thing, and after that the alcohol. I watched a YouTube video of how to do the experiment beforehand. They use a different method. It was a no blender method, but what I took note was putting the alcohol to the refrigerator, but I put it in the freezer. Put in the the freezer, because it says it needs chilled alcohol. So I put it in the freezer so it could chill faster rather than waiting. And so after doing this 30 seconds of banana, put it in a beaker. Actually, I didn't pour it in a beaker. Uh, I left it in the blender because I don't have any beaker, but it doesn't matter. I think so. After that, I mix 1 teaspoon of soap with 1/4 teaspoon of uh, what's it called, salt into a plastic cup. So I had another plastic cup, which was this one. This one I mix 1/4 teaspoon of, actually no, that's not what I did. I put it here instead. I put it here 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So it became one. I mixed it for a few seconds with a bit of, with 2 tablespoons of distilled water, and then I stirred gently. And I used, at first I use, what do you call it? I use the chopsticks because I don't have like the rod. Though the chopsticks wasn't useful, so I use spoon to mix salt, uh, water, and soap. So I mixed all of them, mixed with my hand for at least 2 minutes, and the salt dissolved. So after the salt has been dissolved, the product it did look any similar, but like there's no bubbles, so don't worry about that. There's no bubbles. Became like, it was only a little bit of like salt water. So it was clear. It was still clear because the soap I use and the water is clear. So there's no other color. It's just clear color. And I added 2 tablespoon here, 2 tablespoon, 2 tablespoon of banana mixture, spoon of banana mixture, mixture. So I mix 2 tablespoon of banana mixture into this substance that you told me to mix for at least 10 minutes. Yes, though I didn't use timer, but instead I just look at the clock. I believe it was 6:30 at that time, and then I mix it until 6:40. 6:40 plus because it wasn't accurate, but it's like 10 minutes and a few seconds, just a few second difference. I don't think it will do much. And I did use blender because it might become soapy instead. I think something might happen. So I use a spoon to steer it for 10 minutes straight. So, and after that I got the plastic cup. Yeah, it was this one. This one, plastic cup, plastic cup. So what I did with the plastic cup, I put the coffee filter. It was triangle. Uh, I waited for at least 5 minutes. 5 minutes for the thing. Like I poured the mixture like 5 minutes. It only a little bit is coming out, so I put it in a strainer afterwards. Put it in a strainer. It was something like this. Strainer. Yeah. Yes. Handle. Strainer. So I placed it in a strainer, and it was dripping. It was dripping, and then like what happened next is, oh yeah, don't worry. Like the thing out of the strainer, it looks the same as this, but in a lighter color. The thing that was left in the strainer, and then here it was, and then the final product. It's not final product, but like the thing that the strainer gave out, it was a yellowish stuff. Like, oops, that's not what I meant. There we go. It was something like that, like like this. It was yellowish, like light yellow water or something. Then I put the cold alcohol from the refrigerator, the 15 ml, and then I poured it. I poured it. Pour cold alcohol. So I poured the cold alcohol here and then waited for 5 minutes. And then after 5 minutes, there's this white things. It's like there's some there cloudy stuff here, especially in the middle, and then there are cloudy like white stuff in the top two. They're smaller though. I think the proportion of how many water or like liquid I put is wrong. I'm pretty sure about that. So it was less like at least 1/10 of the cup. It's just that like, it was only a little bit. So I tried using the chopsticks that then I tried steering it though nothing happened. They look like dandruffs, those DNA, and that's it. Though I wasn't able to spool out the banana's DNA using the chopsticks, so I used the spoon instead. But the spoon was white, so I had to check like I had to look at the thing in a different angle, and that's it. That's it. I extracted the DNA. I guess this is the final product. The final product, the DNA. Final product, the DNA of the banana. Banana. Ah, oh, so that's it. That's how you get the banana, like the DNA of the banana. And afterwards, I drank the mushy banana thing because I used a different spoon to put it in a put those stuff like those soapy stuff. I had two separate spoons, so don't worry about that. I drank the banana, nothing happened. It tasted like banana, I guess. Well, that's what I did for the experiment. Thank you. Sorry if, if this is what I could give you.